Welcome to my views and news. Some news stories for you from Ethiopia. Firstly, Oromo Liberation Army has responded to PM Abiy's speech yesterday, where PM Abiy announced the start of talks with the OLA in Tanzania on a Tuesday. OLA objected to the use of term Shene by the Prime Minister. Second was a religious conflict is being reported in the SNNPR Gurage zone. Several houses have been attacked. Unknown number of people injured. And thirdly, interesting captions are being written on pictures from yesterday's peace celebration program held in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital, attended by PM Abiy, all regional presidents, and those who played a role in the talks leading to Pretoria deal. Ethiopian, African, international diplomats and people were there who were involved in the process leading to signing of Pretoria deal. Everyone was smiling, everyone was congratulating each other on the continuation of implementation of Pretoria deal, no one being held accountable. I want to say a few words about what happened in Addis Ababa yesterday. Firstly, viewers, OLA has responded to PM Abiy's announcement of talks. PM Abiy in Addis Ababa yesterday announced that on Tuesday talks would start between OLA Oromo Liberation Army and Ethiopian government in Tanzania. He said two important events will happen next week. Start of talks with OLA, and all regional presidents will visit Mekelle to cement the implementation of Pretoria deal. Then came a statement from the Oromo Liberation Army. OLA acknowledged the statement of the Prime Minister. So OLA is fully on board, and talks are going to start in Tanzania. Though we don't know much about who is going to represent OLA and Ethiopian government in these talks. Who are going to be mediators? Who are going to be the ones to mediate between OLA and government? African Union, US, European players will see tomorrow. OLA objected to the use of the term Shene by the Prime Minister. And OLA has been criticizing the government, the Prime Minister, for using this term by the government official in the past as well. But OLA showed its commitment to the peace process through this statement. So OLA is fully on board. But coming days are very crucial, viewers. We'll have to monitor all the development, especially who represents OLA, who mediates, and what happens on the ground. Obviously, OLA commanders will have to be given safe passage to leave their strongholds. And of course, some of these mediators could be OLA commanders. So they'll have to leave their bases, their strongholds. Who will take them to Tanzania? Are they going to trust Ethiopian government? Several questions. So we'll have to monitor what is going to happen in the next few days. But it seems that peace is prevailing. OLA's all allies have struck peace deals with the Ethiopian government. Let's see. We'll try to update tomorrow from Tanzania. By the way, Jawar climbed a mountain in Tanzania a few months ago. He hoisted a flag there, I think, message for peace on top of a mountain in Tanzania a few days ago. He said he climbed the mountain for peace, though it was his personal passion maybe to climb mountains. But in Tanzania, talks are going to start now, tomorrow, between OLA and Ethiopian government. Secondly, was religious conflict is being reported in the SNNPR, Southern Nations, Nationalities and Peoples region, where unknown number of people has been injured. It happened in Gurage zone. Gurage people have been struggling for a separate regional status. We have seen clashes, we have seen protests, we have seen strikes in Gurage in the past few months. PM Abiy visited Gurage, people went on strike. After that, government local government adopted some punitive measures against those who went on strike. So overall, Gurage has seen protests, instability, insecurity in the last few months. Main reason is the demand of Gurage's people for a separate regional state. The incident of religious conflict happened in Gonchere. Gonchere is situated to the south of Volkite. In Volkite, we have seen clashes between security forces and Gurage people. It happened more than 2 months ago, I think. Several were injured and at least 3 were killed. We don't know complete details of what happened in Gonchere. It was reportedly a religious conflict. Several rumors are being spread about this conflict. That is why we're not sharing details with you. Only confirmation is that there was armed escalation in Gonchere, Gurage, and some houses were stormed, some buildings, and unknown number of people injured in Gonchere, Gurage. Lastly, viewers, yesterday PM Abiy and other top Ethiopian government officials, members of international community, African Union leaders, all were in Addis Ababa, Ethiopian capital, celebrating peace there, celebrating the Pretoria deal. From Tigray, Getachew was there. All regional presidents participated, and they are all reiterated their commitment to peace. Certificates were awarded to people who played their part in talks leading to Pretoria deal. Two Tigray generals were awarded with honorary certificates, like Sadkan was one of them, Tadesse Varade was there too. Daniel Kebre was also honored with a certificate. And from Ethiopian government side as well, there were several. Ridwan was on stage too. Demake Mekonnen spoke. Mike Hammer, Kenneth Weber, all were there. Kenyatta spoke there. And Olusegun Obasanjo delivered a speech too. All reiterated their commitment to peace. Kenyatta and Olusegun Obasanjo called upon other African leaders to learn from Ethiopia. They should follow suit as well to resolve their conflicts. Now, I just want to say a few words. Firstly, those who were spreading hate in the last 2 years, who were instigating the conflict, who were part of the conflict, are being awarded with certificates, including the Prime Minister, including the Tigray leadership, including supporters of Ethiopian federal government. All these people, if you analyze their past messages tweets, you would see that they were spreading hate. They were instigating the war. Did any of them from Ethiopia, did any of them call for peace, call for end to war in the 2-year-long war? All of them were fueling the conflict. Battle was mainly decided on the battlefield. Eritrea intervened. Nowhere to be seen Eritrea, by the way. And I would say that Eritrea has a great role in the peace which we're seeing in Ethiopia these days. Though the role was not intentional, Eritrean intention was to dismantle TPLF. Eritrean forces intervened to support Ethiopian National Defense Force. Tigray forces considerably weakened. People of Tigray under siege lost the will to fight. That is how Tigray forces they agreed to make compromises. We saw signing Pretoria deal. TPLF managed to survive. Eritrea could not attain its objectives. But at least peace deal was signed. Eritrea is nowhere to be seen here. Congratulating each other, awarding certificates to each other. Is it a way of putting an end to future conflicts in Ethiopia? I think the first thing which all Ethiopian leadership, including from Tigray, should do is that they should issue a joint statement. Firstly, they should apologize to the people, civilians. Civilians did not want this war to start. No one from Amhara region, common people, shopkeepers, women, children, farmers, government workers, teachers, did they want this war to start in Tigray, in Amhara far? No. It means those who were involved in this war, those who were making decisions, first of all, they should apologize to the people. They should apologize to the families of martyrs, to those who are injured, paralyzed, those who suffered in the 2-year-long war. Then they should show the resolve to the people that from now on they'll work for peace.